I guess we are live already. Yeah, yeah. I've heard my voice somewhere. I'm going to mute you. Okay. Yeah, we are live. Yeah, I'm going to put the link. Warm welcome everyone in Zoom and also in YouTube. Those who are watching us on YouTube, I put the link for Zoom. You can join us here in the Zoom room, and we can just sit together. If that feels okay for you. Good to be together. Lubo said that last time he couldn't join. What did you do?
Но затова пък гледах срещите, беше много спокойна, много хубава, приятна енергия.
But he said that he watched the meeting, the last meeting where I was alone. I mean, I was not alone. I was with all of you, and he said that the energy was very calm and very, I don't know, probably a female energy or sort of, I don't know. This is just my opinion.
Така че сега имам намерение енергията да е по-спокойна.
So there is an intention here now, the energy to be more calm, but let's see, calmer, but let's see what will happen, how things will unfold. We decided the so-called subject. So each week we are trying to have a subject or a topic of the meeting. Of course, again, it's not obligatory. We can speak about anything. But we put this title today of the meeting. I remember, I forgot the title. What's left? Okay, what's left when doubt is no more? I'm going to repeat it again. What's left? What is here when doubt is no more? And what these points? Let's see what these point to in our own direct experience.
Yeah, and let's investigate together.
If you want, you can speak in Bulgarian.
Okay, I will speak in Bulgarian and Luchana will
Hi, Avi.
translate. Hi, Avi. Welcome.
Hi, Lubo Luchana.
Hi, Avi.
Hi, Avi.
So good to see you again in the car.
Yeah, I'm always waiting for the 12 steps in another city. I hope you feel good. I hope you are healthy.
Yeah, Lubo is better, much better.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah. Okay. Нека съмнението, че аз съм роден тук и съм нещо малко вътре в това тяло, за момент да го оставим.
Let's try to do something. Let's move or leave aside the doubt that I am born and I live in this body as something small and separate from all the rest. Let's leave this doubt for a while.
Няма да се борим с това.
We are not going to fight with this doubt.
Просто ще видим какво е тук без това съмнение.
We are going to see, we are going to explore what's here without this doubt.
Нека да забележим, че има видяно.
Let's notice that there is a seen, there is what is seen.
Каквото е почувствано, също е.
What is felt is also here. What's being felt, what's felt at the moment.
Каквото е помислено, също е тук.
What is thought is also here.
Каквото е чуто е.
What is heard is here as well.
И всичко това се случва в този момент. Това е лесно да види.
And all this is happening at this very moment. It is very easy to see, to notice that it's happening in this moment.
И просто малката идея
And this small idea
че каквото е помислено и каквото е усетено
that what is felt and what is thought
е отделно
is separate
от това, което е видяно, което е чуто.
from what is seen and what is heard.
Но тази отделност е само, даже не е идея.
But
просто
this
някаква
separation,
презумпция.
this is not even an idea, you said?
Мгм.
It's just a assumption.
Може да видим, че сега в момента нашето директно преживяване
We can see that at this moment, our own direct experience
включва мислите и усещанията,
includes thoughts, sensations,
включително и каквото е видяно и
It-
чуто.
including what is heard, seen.
Всичко това представлява сега, тук, този момент.
And all this represents this moment.
Може да забележим, че без тази презумпция за отделност,
We can notice that without this assumption of separation,
че каквото е помислено и усетено,
that what is being heard and thought, felt and thought,
what is felt and what is told is not separate from what is seen and what is heard. И светът дуален се вижда, че не е дуален.
and the word from a dual perspective is seen that it's never been dual,
It's non-dual.
quite the opposite, non-dual.
Това е което търсим.
This is what we are looking for, nothing else.
Нищо не е скрито.
Nothing is hidden.
И къде може да има отделен селф?
And where this separate self could be
В това едно нещо, което е.
in this one thing, even it's not a thing, which is here.
Просто не вярваме на очите си, не вярваме на това, което виждаме.
It's just we don't believe what we see. We believe what we think.
Това е всичко едно.
This is it. It's all one.
Няма някой, който гледа зад очите, отделен от.
There is no
Това.
one looking behind the eyes, separate from this.
Няма никой зад очите.
There is no one behind the eyes.
Non-dual. There is no inner world and outside world. This is story, fiction. It's a way to explain something, to put in words in story.
For this one, there was never any doubt. So it's it's an interesting postulation of what is there when doubt is gone.
Mhm.
Everything.
Какво пита?
It's the beginning.
Yeah.
It's the beginning of the journey to the center of the self. It's the recognition It's not just, I see a lot of non-dual groups talk about the recognition of this and the recognition of that, and it's always stories, and it's a dream, and we fall in and out of that dream. We at moments we embody it, we embody everything around us, but the recognition it's all a dream, and everything is projection. I project, I project everything. I project what I see. I project my emotions. I project these words, and your reaction to what I'm saying is just my reaction. There is nothing. There is absolutely nothing. And yet, and yet, you can have all the doubt in the world.
Hmm.
And sorry, you can remove all the doubt in the world, and yet you are triggered. You get angry. You suffer. You feel pain. And the movement is to watch it, is to watch everything without. I mean, I follow the tantric route. I went through more Osho than anything else,
Hmm.
and that when you watch all your feelings, all your emotions, all your triggers, that is all you have to do. If you try and suppress it, if you try and say, oh, there's nobody here, I'm not feeling this pain, you're suppressing. It's denial. So all you is just watch. It's like we talk about morality. There is no such thing as morality. It's a made up thing. Awareness, which is love, has no morality. It's just pure love. So I can have a moral opinion, which I think is, but it's still this one's opinion, and but it's all opinions, all feelings, all attitudes are to the persona, and it will happen. But the recognition is truth. What happens, happens. Whatever, whether you're anti-vax, pro-vax, which is a, which is one of the biggest issues. I mean, I live with a spiritual teacher who's not my partner for 6 years. She came here for 3 weeks 6 years ago, and I mean, Ilona actually sat in satsang with her. Sorry, I live in Worthing, and I know Ilona quite well. I met her 6, 7 years ago, and she directed me to a certain point. I've beautiful. I completely forgotten what the hell I was going to say. I'm going to shut up now. I think I've talked enough. I've enjoyed the sound of my own voice quite enough, thanks. I think I'll open the space for someone else.
Heidi. Yeah, thank you for sharing your experience. Yeah, the experience here, I would like just to, not to address, but to share that here there is a huge difference between what is pain, physical pain felt in the body, like a headache, like, I don't know, cutting the finger or the hand, and the suffering. And I would say that here, the experience here is that suffering is all made up. When you look directly, you can't find something called suffering. Yeah, body may feel a lot of pain, sure. No one denying this. But suffering, I don't know. Hi, Dion. I just wanted to say hi to a friend.
Dion is here.
Yeah, I think it's Dion. Yeah, I
Don.
don't. Okay,
Hi, Don.
Yeah, another friend. Hi, Don. Good to see you. Good to have you here.
Yeah.
Thanks, Lauren.
Mm-hmm. Thank you.
Thank you.
Hi, Luciana, Lubo.
Hi, Yavi. Is this you? Yeah, it's Avi.
I mean,
No, it's the body. It's not me.
Okay.
Can I ask a question?
Sure. Sure. You can
I
ask.
was I was listening to Mike Jeffrey and today and Nikosi. He was speaking about a position. I am in a position, and it's making me a little bit confused, a little bit, because I understand there is no I. Nobody know that, and the I have a position in the body. It's in the body, and my question is: the body have a position, always a position. I understand there is no I that have a position. It's a dream. Okay, it's great. It's a freedom. I don't know, for nobody. Okay, I have glimpses. It's a beautiful feeling. These glimpses. Nothing is. I'm not the sender. Nothing. But the body. I know there is no body. It's only a label body. Nobody know what's a body. Okay, but the body is in a state. I don't know, in a position, and it's making a little bit confused. The body is in a position. Some positions. Oh, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I think I got you. But
Okay.
I'm not sure.
Notice,
Let's see.
yeah, notice the body. Is it possible body to know something, to do something, to live life, to whatever? This is how life appears as this right now in this very moment. And that we're looking for here is to find that everything, all experiences, everything is happening, it's happened right now. And that's why every speaker says, and this is it. It's not hidden. And this one who is speaking is not a body. Body cannot speak. It's this is speaking. You are speaking.
I'd ask you the question, who is it that can see that?
Is that can you repeat that, Lawrence?
I was asking my friend here to examine who is it that can see that? Who is it that is asking the question? Where is that question coming from?
It's Avi for you question.
Sorry?
I think it's for Avi.
I think there is nobody here. There is nobody that it's all appearings. It's appearings and disappearing. The questions, the answer. It's all like popcorn. It's appearing and disappearing. It's all like a movie on a nobody speak. Nobody ask question. It's a strange feeling because it's all now I understand when Nikos say it's all is this.
Yes, we start with this. This
already.
is,
Yeah.
yes, we start
But
with
just I couldn't finish my question because I wanted to ask if somebody swear and you don't speak nice and he's screaming and everything. It's when you say it's also this, it's all this. Okay, this is not so sympathetic. It's a little bit crazy.
Yeah, and the reaction may appear out of any control. You can shout at this guy, or you can say something. You can do something.
Yeah, but the beloved is also a murder if somebody kills somebody or hurt somebody else. The beloved is also, it's all this. It's all this. Also, the beloved is also this. It's a very strange feeling, you know. It's like I accept everything will be, you know, people love each other. And, it's very strange that
Yeah,
it's all
we
this.
love each other.
Yes,
all from
yes,
love.
but all these appear as different roles or different peoples. People.
Characters, yeah.
Characters, yes, and there is no separation. This is very easy. Don't try to understand, to figure out.
No.
Yeah,
My head is empty,
yeah, just
really.
notice right now what is told and what is felt. Why is separate from what is seen and what is heard? There is no reason. There is just one experience right now in this very moment. Wow.
Yeah. 2 meetings ago, you helped me very much because you say there is no cause and effect. And then suddenly I see there is no time, there is no space, no distance, and there is no cause and effect when you told me, look in another perspective that everything is just happening. Boom! Wow, paf! I see that, yeah. It's like a movie, it's like a film.
Yeah, and now notice that there is no separation. There is no you in the body. Everything
Nobody.
is you, really, or everything is no you. It's whatever.
I dress my underwear and my pants and I dress myself, and then I see that the body is with clothes, not me. It's like it's strange feeling. The socks, the shoes, it looks so very strange. I see the people moving around the whole day in the city, and everybody, they are all in self concentration, and they are very serious and wow. And they put lipsticks, and they put so many. They think the body, they are the body, and wow. I see how people see the separation. The feel separation.
Yeah. Yeah. Let's say, notice that there is nothing separate from this moment. Of course, this is work. We put this moment, this or that, but just to this moment, and there is a talking, chatting, or whatever.
I just finished with one sentence. We learn in the 12 steps. Learn. It's not a teaching. It's not a teaching. It's a meeting. And we say high power. There is a high power that is not punished. Nobody. He punished. He is the beloved. He love you and he care. And suddenly it's I have another high power that he doesn't care. He doesn't care. You can do what you want.
Yes, exactly. Yes. So there is no separate self with free will here, because everything is one happening, one movement.
Chaos, yeah. Crazy.
But this doesn't mean that this cannot make what want or what appear. Or... So invitation is to see that there is nobody small here. No, this is one happening right now. What is this? I don't know. Am I this? What mean I this? It's stories. It's
The open secret. So,
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah, and
I love
secret
you,
is
Luchana, Lubo. Thank you.
We love you too, Avi.
Love you very much. Thank you.
Oh, same here. This is love, life loving itself.
I just want to clear, if tomorrow I will have a makeup and I will have some jewelry, it means I am in separation, yes? Just make it clear, because okay, everything he get it. Okay, no problem, doesn't matter, because nothing to get. So, and I just I just one more thing about this fucking spiritual master, you know, Osho and Muji and blah blah blah. I was with Muji 5 years actually, and I read every Osho books and everything, but they are just a motherfucker, you know. They speaking, yeah, they speaking to the person, you know, and watch the watcher and watching that watcher and and you are totally confused and want to stab yourself with a knife, you know, at once actually, and nothing is clear. And actually, if we're speaking about morality, if you watch the Osho film in the Netflix, you know, the sex ashram, but he was functioning, so there is no morality at all, so we cannot deny it. So I just wanted to fix it, you know. And after being with Osho, the disciple, for 40 years, after they came to the Muji's ashram to be enlightened, and they didn't notice they had the same sect, you know, but there was no sex. So, but the same sect actually. Sorry, it's just, okay, forget it.
Какво се случва? Какво
It's
се
just,
появява?
Lubo said, it is just what's happening.
Yeah, of course, this is no judgment. I just, you know, it's nothing, nobody takes serious anything, you know.
Yeah.
I just
There is-
mention.
You know, there is no Osho in your Osho, and there is
Yeah,
no.
actually, I love Osho, and I haven't been in his sex ashram, so I don't care so much, you know. But I love Osho still now, but I just don't read anymore his books, you know, because it's finished. This speaking to the person and giving an advice and acting like a spiritual master, because every spiritual master is a motherfucker. That's all. But it is it is the dream, so it doesn't matter. Don't take it seriously. You know, I just corrected this thing.
Yeah.
Sorry for that, but
Oh, it's okay. Yeah, it's okay.
Добре, какво да изследваме?
Okay, what
Има ли граница между
what should we look? Is there a boundary between?
каквото е помислено и усетено
Is there a boundary or a border between what is being felt,
and what is being taught and
what is being seen, heard, felt?
smelled, taste?
Maybe we can look at this. And if someone wants to share something, please.
Нека да видим, че тая граница е съмнението, което сложихме отстрани.
When we examine closely, we can see that this border is the doubt which we put aside.
Yeah, yeah. Suddenly I found that. Sorry. So I found that if I believe or if I don't believe, if I have doubt in believe, they are both position. I'm in a position. I believe. I don't believe. It's the same. It's crazy. It's the same.
Yes.
Victoria, I also stopped to read books, maybe 5-6 years. I had millions of books in home, library, spirituality, a supermarket. You know, it's crazy. I don't read anymore. When I opened my first time Nonduality, after some days, months, weeks, I don't know. Sorry, I didn't read anymore. I didn't feel that I was.
Yes, and now I will notice, is it possible, how it's possible that there will be someone separate from this? Notice that everything is right now.
No. I look back in my life and I had such a story life. It's all a dream. I look back, it's all just a dream.
Just a story.
It's just, yeah.
Yeah, but there's nothing wrong with story, memories, whatever. It's because when it's seen what is truth, that the story is story, okay. There is no one who can, не може да се подлъже.
There is no one who can be deluded by the story.
No one, I mean, there is no separate self who says, but this was when I was a small separate self. No, we'll say this. It's true. Wow, this, yes, there is a story. Yes, okay. But this is what is.
But you know, when I'm in the fellowship, I feel now after the non-duality, there is two lines. One is I want that everybody see how I'm so clever, I'm so beautiful, I'm so genius. And in the other side, it's like I'm afraid to die. I must to go on the stage. Everybody have to listen to me, and I'm the most clever. And the other side, I want to carry the message to help somebody else. And suddenly I see I don't help nobody. There is nobody. It's a very strange feeling. After 20 years, I feel like, and then I say to myself, this is also what's happening.
Yeah.
I cannot have control on what's happening.
Yeah.
And then I say, okay, do you have inclusion? This is also what's happening. This is also story. Every word that I'm speaking, it's a story. It's all stories. It's like my dog. He don't have a stories. He make that's what he's. Or my cat, she don't have a story. She make meow meow when she want my daughter to see my daughter. Meow meow, but she's not. I think we are the same like the animals. We don't. There is no I and my.
Yeah, but
mine.
there is no animals in animals.
What? Oh God.
Yeah.
I think I'm going to die. It's a suicide.
If you want to die, if you want to die, you shall have to come with me. I'm going next week. I'm off to Osho's Avros in Greece, and I'm going to die before you die retreat.
This is a retreat.
Yeah, with run by a chap called Kafir on Ofra. Yeah, so having had ego death with all the entheogens you can imagine, from LSD to Bufo alvarius, and mind you, that was Ilona's influence, because when she came back from Mexico, she'd done it in Mexico, and I thought, oh, and by life has no coincidence. A month after she came back from Mexico, I found myself at an ayahuasca retreat 5 miles away. It's amazing. Life is amazing, but the recognition is seems to be that I found very powerful. I've been with especially Bufo alvarius. It took me to transcendence, the whole universe through me, and it's taken me to the hell realm as well. But in that recognition is that it's still out there, and it's not in here, and that.
What is out there?
Sorry?
What is out there?
These experiences are out there. They're out there. They're projections. They're not here. Well, difficult words because it's expressing what can't be expressed, I know, but there's a recognition that you're going to have to come to it cold, and I'm going to kill the ego finally. Oh, but it did. I had in the last 6 years, I never used to touch anything, but at the moment, I take cannabis, I take this and that nowadays. But that's the way life has entered for me. And there was a recognition last night, no, the night before, that the Booth Alvarez pointed me to go to this retreat, and within the uh, cannabis experience, there was a recognition that I've done this. I saw myself having primal scream experiences. I think that's what the Die Before You Die retreat is basically about, is primal scream, and that I've done it 100,000 times before, and I've never learnt the lesson. And so
And
this
and
time,
what if there is no ego and there is nothing to kill?
this
What
is-
if everything is perfectly fine? And what
Yeah.
if there is nothing wrong with you?
I'm not saying there is near nothing right, and there is nothing wrong.
Good.
There's nothing. That's not an issue. But there's
Okay.
a recognition. There is a recognition. There's traumas in the body that have from past life and in this life. I mean, my wife. The only reason I came to doing a seeking is my wife jumped over a cliff 6 years ago, and unfortunately for her, she survived.
Mhm.
So these produce traumas. It's not a question of right or wrong, but it's in the body. And when it's in the body, it's in the body. And this is what's got to burn. I've had body work treatment. I got terrible pains in my arms and legs.
And what is the
And
experience now at the moment? I'm more curious what's happening now.
what's happening now?
Yeah, at the moment. How this body feels.
I'm I'm mostly at peace with myself, but I have nightmares.
Lovely.
I have screaming nightmares that I wake up.
Hmm.
There's no judgment to that, but it happens
Yeah, what's wrong with that?
because, well,
It's not
what's
pleasant.
wrong
Okay.
is it's where, I mean, I don't want to be castrated. Nothing wrong with being castrated, but I don't want to be castrated like that poor Ukrainian. So any more than I want to wake up screaming. So the search is to die, to die, to die, and look at the self, what's in the body, because it doesn't matter what's going on here. These are just thoughts. Even the talk of there's nobody here, it's all happening. These are just thoughts. But what's in the
And what?
body
Okay,
is
I'm going to
held
ask.
within the body. And these traumas are held within the body.
I'm going to ask you something else.
Okay.
Again, this is my favorite. These are my favorite questions. What if this is that?
Sorry, what is?
What if this is that?
What if is a future projection?
This
So
is that. Yeah.
what if is future projection? It's meaningless.
Okay.
There's only this moment.
Okay, and this is that.
Right.
Well, what are that's just words. This is that.
How
means
that
nothing.
rings? How that rings without thoughts?
Answering without thought. The silence is fine. I sit in
Beautiful.
silence.
Yeah, yeah. What
I've
do you need
experienced.
more?
I lost the fear of death with Bufa Alvarius. But let me put it this way: within that experience, and it's recognized as experience, a Satori experience. It's not truth. Within that experience, there was a transcendence, and there was a recognition, not just a recognition, an absolutely deep, profound knowing, which it's not a was, it is, it still is, that I don't have to be aware to be aware, and that when death meets me and I'm ready at any point, it's going to be absolutely
Yeah,
beautiful because I'll just go into the absolute peace of eternal silence or whatever.
At this very moment.
What if this very moment you had absolutely peace in silence?
I'm always within the moment. One is always an absolute peace. But
Yeah.
but the very fact that
that?
we arrange here, we make plans, or we don't make plans. There's no point in making plans because plans never come out. But we future orientate because that's the way we have to move in the world. Otherwise, there's no movement. Otherwise, I can't even book a ticket to go to
Yeah.
Go to the retreat.
Yeah, it's just happening. You're not doing
Oh.
any of this, but you know this. I'm not telling you any secret.
Oh
You
no,
know
but
this.
there is free. I would say there is free will.
All right.
It's not.
When you
It's
if
not
you think
personal.
like that, okay.
It's not personal, but free will is happening because that's the way this we
Yeah.
move through the world. We move through the world. There's an appearance of free will, and if everything is an illusion, as everything is an illusion, there and free will is an illusion, then the illusion is all part. It's all part of the illusion.
Yeah,
It's
but this is
one. It's
just
one
a
experience.
philosophical
We-
explanation of this very moment, that there is only this. There is no one inside or outside. Can you
But
see?
there's an experience happening, and there are feelings and there are emotions.
True.
Yes,
Yeah.
that
No
are
one.
going
yes,
No
through.
one is
yes,
I
denying
mean, for
those.
example, in this moment, I feel
yes.
slightly challenged. I feel slightly challenged, and I can feel my ego wanting to not defend a position, but sort of
That's
move with it
okay.
and it explain. But
Yeah.
at
Yeah.
the same time, who the fuck cares? You know,
Exactly.
I don't mean that in a rude
Exactly.
way.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
This is it.
yeah,
Nothing.
yeah,
No one cares. Yeah.
yeah,
No one cares. True.
absolutely. But we love, and that's
Yeah.
awareness and
This
love
is
is
what
the
we.
yeah,
This is what we have. This is all we have.
yeah,
We are left here
absolutely.
with laughter only. On.
I had once a conversation with Jim Newman,
Mm-hmm.
and he told me, "You are already dead.
Yes. Totally.
Yes, this is that.
This is
You
that at the moment.
stupid, you crazy one. You are already dead. You never born. You never die."
Yes.
He asked if somebody dead and he know that he dead. Who is dead? And if somebody dead and he doesn't know, he don't know you that he's dead. Who is dead? Nobody. Nobody born.
There is a
And
body
then I
here.
told him about the 12 steps, and I felt like he gave me a 5 kilo hammer in my brain. I get like a shock when he
Mm.
told me, yeah, 12 steps is a therapy. Non-duality is not a therapy. There is nobody to help him.
Mm. True.
It's crazy.
That's the
It's
truth. That's the highest truth. No
that's
one
the
is helping anyone else.
But from this perspective, the body still meets death. Body. When I say I'm talking about Lawrence. I'm not talking about.
We
When,
can't
when I
hear
wasn't
you
talking.
very well, Lawrence.
Oh,
Yeah, your sound is not very well.
Lawrence, who lives in the body? Because you mentioned the body several times. Who is in the body?
awareness lives. Okay, awareness lives in the body. It's a vehicle It's a vehicle for awareness to move it. But that doesn't mean awareness is the body.
Who
But
is
there is
in
a
the
body.
body? Who
Sorry?
is in the body?
Sorry.
Who is in the body?
There's nothing. The body is within me, but there's still a body here.
How the body is separate from all this? Is
The
there
body. I
experience?
didn't say the body was separate. I said the body. The body is within me. Everything is within me. The
Yeah,
body
because
is
you
within me.
mentioned a lot that there in the body is this or that or whatever, but body and this is one. There is no one here or
You're talking
another
words.
one
No,
there.
no. We're arguing semantics. We're not. You're arguing words. You're arguing words.
Yeah, because you mentioned body, it seems that there is something separate in this wholeness. There is one body that is
The body
trying
is
to.
within. This body is within awareness. Awareness looks through these eyes, and there is a body. As a vehicle that is awareness, but it's within. It's not separate. It's within awareness. There is nothing else but awareness.
Okay, so
We
there
are
is no
all
body.
individual. Sorry, I'm shouting only. I'm not shouting out of anger. I'm shouting to make because you can't hear me.
Yeah.
So if I'm shouting to
so
there's
sweet.
the
So sweet.
there is
I can't.
there we are all in there is we are all individuals within awareness. It's
But
not
Lawrence,
separate.
you're speaking like you know something. It sounds like you know something.
Well,
And
you're all
when I
speaking
say
like, yeah, I'm sorry, Luciano, Lubo,
No,
you were
it's okay.
speaking like you know something. We all talk, whether you can't, without every time you open your mouth, it's like you know something.
you,
Otherwise,
I
there's
don't.
nothing to say. If you say this is this and this is that, you know something. You think you know something. So what?
Yeah.
Who cares?
Yeah, exactly. Who cares?
Sorry, I'm sorry.
It's the best
Am I
month.
shouting too loud? If I'm
No, it's
shouting-
okay. We hear you now. Can I just read some comments here, because yeah, there is a comment in YouTube and here and in the chat. This is Victoria. She said, I don't need more spiritual masters. Thanks, guys. Okay, this lady left. Victoria, sorry. We missed you already. And Sandra also write that she has to run. Okay, and there is a comment here. Hi, Lubo. Hi, Luchana. Hi, Vincenzo. Hi, Vincenzo is here in the chat. He's here in the chat. Geza, I've never heard Lubo so quiet.
Yeah.
This is good one.
Luciana, you know what I need? Just one thing I need. That
What?
my wife does stop to scream at me. That's all.
Oh, it's too much. You know, it's too
Yeah. Bye bye. I have to go. Bye. I love you. I love you. I love you.
We
I
love
love
you too.
you.
Bye. Bye. See you
Bye.
next time. Bye.
Yeah. Sorry.
Have a
Bye
good
bye.
evening. No, it's okay. Please.
Bye.
Someone is writing here that Lubo has just I just put my glasses
Belief
here.
and concept.
Lost our belief in concepts today. Yeah, what to do? This is what's happening. Yeah. Yeah, this is what's happening. It's very interesting to notice the beliefs when they're playing. And it's very interesting to notice the attempt to defend something. Because this or what is or whatever we might call it doesn't need our defense. It doesn't need someone to protect it. And it doesn't interested in debates as well. But yet debates may happen like everything else.
Аз имам предложение от спиритуалните среди, от недуалността да се извади думата awareness.
I have a suggestion, Lubo said, from the spiritual communities or non-duality communities, this word awareness to be removed from.
Защото всеки един се разбира каквото си иска под това.
Because each one understands whatever it wants or feels or believes.
Вместо да забележим какво е тук.
Instead of noticing what's here
И
already,
това да се облече в думи и да се сподели.
and this to be expressed in words, like to be expressed as words.
И заминаваме в някакви концепции
We
за
are-
awareness и други светове.
We are going into the concepts of awareness and other worlds,
И изобщо не виждаме какво е
and
тук.
we are blind for what is here already.
Няма никой отделен тук.
There is no one separate here.
Няма кой да умре преди да умре.
There is no one to die before he died.
Егото не принадлежи на никоя личност.
The ego doesn't belong to any person.
Няма никой
There is no one here.
Това е.
This is it.
Аз не съществува не означава, че аз не съществувам.
I does not exist doesn't mean that I do not exist.
Каквото и да означава това.
Whatever this means.
Много е просто.
It's very utterly simple.
Няма разлика между помисленото и усетеното.
There is no difference between what is being thought and felt
И това, което е видяно,
and
чуто,
what is being
вкусено,
seen, heard, smelled,
нарисано.
tasted.
Тялото не може да чувства.
The body cannot feel.
Тяло е етикет за усещанията
Body means a label. This is a label for sensations.
и за цвят и форма.
This is a label for sensations, colors, and shape.
Къде точно се усеща усещането?
Where exactly the sensation is being felt.
Ето, пробвайте.
You can try now. To
Може ли
touch.
пръстите ли усещат?
Do the fingers feel?
Тук ли се случва усещане?
Does the feeling is in the head?
Не,
Where?
разбира се.
Of course not.
Всичко е едно.
It's all one. You can't pinpoint it where the sensation is felt.
Къде се случва виждане?
Where the seeing happens.
But who is it that's
It's a mystery.
reporting it?
Къде са мислите?
Where the thoughts are coming.
Не, се преживяват.
Where the thoughts are being experienced.
Всичко е едно.
It's all one. To answer your question, Lawrence, who is this that is reporting? This is the very idea and belief that there must be someone, something to report.
Separate
No,
Report.
excuse me, excuse
Report,
me.
no.
No. That's the thought. That's the thought. You're
Okay.
making a statement which is a thought process.
Okay,
I'm
you're right.
saying absolutely look. Your bum is on the seat. Your bum is on the seat. There's no thought there. I'm asking, who is it? I'm sorry if I'm
yeah.
only energized because
The
I
very
wanna talk
question
to you.
implies someone
I
where
am
there
asking
is
the
no.
question, who is it that is seeing it? I don't expect an answer.
Mhm. Okay.
Yeah, but there is an answer. There is an answer.
Only through thought.
There is.
Only through thought is there an answer.
No, leave it. Leave it.
And who is it that is thinking those thoughts?
Who is raining, Lawrence?
Sorry?
When you say it is raining, who is raining?
I didn't say it's raining.
No, I ask you. It's raining.
I'm not saying it. I'm
it's
not
a
answering
language.
it because it's not a
It's a
question.
language. It's
I've
raining.
asked you a question.
It's
And you're
raining.
asking me a
Raining.
question in return.
Yeah.
Oh my
Which
goodness.
is fine, but it doesn't answer the question.
Why someone? There must be someone who is speaking or reporting. This is what is happening.
Yeah,
If
No, this is not going
if
to
it's
end good.
no.
No.
If it's conditional,
No.
future conditional. I'm
No,
asking,
you're right. Yeah,
I'm
you.
asking in this moment.
I agree.
Who is asking? Who is seeing the question? Who is reporting? Who is reporting it all?
Who is
And
bullying?
not from thought, from the bum on the seat.
Yeah. We don't know. We don't know. I don't
Okay.
know. I
Fine.
can
Fine.
explain. I can say.
Okay. Okay. I have a question. During your retreat, find who is in the retreat, Osho's retreat, and who wants to reach something.
Pardon?
Luchana.
Who is wanting to reach something?
No, it's okay. Lawrence,
I understand the question.
no, it's fine. It's fine.
We move through. We all move through. All move through the world as individuals.
Fine. I'm amazed of the way this meeting flows.
Oh, I've had a look. I've had a lot of. I've had.
No, it's no. Can I
60
say
years-
something? Can I say
60
something? Thank you. You're so kind. You're really kind guy. Thank you. Thank you, Lawrence. Yeah, I'm amazed how at the moment you think that you have an idea of how things should flow or how things should go. And this at this very moment slaps you on the face, like, okay, you think you know. Here you go.
Oh, no, no. What's beautiful about opinions is they change continuously, and it doesn't matter. The truth is the truth. That which is that which is. We can all argue, and it
No,
changes
we don't
nothing.
argue.
Oh,
It's
no,
okay.
no, argue, discuss. Sorry, argumentation, shall we say? We can discuss. We can talk. It matters not.
Me too.
It's the great game, this beautiful play, the play of Leela. I love you both, by the way. So.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, there is a comment here, but I'm not going to read it. Geza, why don't you come in Zoom and ask your question? No, I'm just kidding. Just kidding. I'm just kidding. What else is here? What else is here? Let's see. Yeah. One of the three cats is here.
Окей. Виждането, че няма self.
Okay. Lubo said the seeing or the noticing that there is no self, no one in the body.
Това не е бягство от реалността, не е спиране на...
This is not escaping reality. This is not stopping of what?
living.
This is not stop living life as it
Напротив,
is.
всичко
Quite
се приема
the contrary.
сурово.
Everything is accepted in a way raw. It's full on. It's
Няма бягство тук от
unfiltered.
живот.
There is no escaping life here. There is no escaping from
Няма
life.
умиране.
There is no dying here.
Има повече живеене даже.
There is more living in a way. Oh, I'm laughing.
Енергиите идват
The
сурови.
energies are coming very raw, like suddenly out of nowhere. It's like I don't know how it is felt when you are in electricity, but it's something like very energetically, like true, intense. It can be very intense, but for a while. This is probably, I don't know what to say. I'm not going to explain how the energies are felt here, but it's for a while.
Умирането е умиране на една идея. Нищо не умира.
The dying is the dying of an idea. Nothing besides an idea dies. Just an
Ти
idea.
никога не си бил човек.
You are never been here.
You never be an
Person.
entity. Person.
And the belief in thoughts also is no more.
Мислите са добре дошли.
Yeah, thoughts are
Обаче-
welcome, but there's no rejecting thoughts. There is no trying to make those thoughts positive, other.
Това е как живот се появява в този момент.
This is how life appears as at this moment, at this very moment. There is no need to change anything, yet change may happen. Anything can happen.
Никой не се е родил.
Hi, Bento. What did you say? No one was born. Yeah, no one was born. This is it.
Появява се това.
This appears.
Тук никой не знае нищо.
Here, no one knows anything.
А само това, което се случва.
It is what's happening. It's just what's happening. No one claims to know anything.
Сега се случва чудесен разговор.
Now, beautiful conversation is happening. Gathering in Zoom apparently is happening. No one doing this voluntarily.
Може би системата така се пречиства от фалшиви идеи.
Maybe the system clean in itself from false ideas. I don't know.
Това е история.
But
Нямаме.
this is the story, of course.
Това е просто разговор. който
This
се
is
случва.
just a conversation.
Вече всичко е.
Everything already is.
Точно сега, в този момент.
Right now, in this very moment, this is everything.
Колкото повече духовни книги, учения, учители са следвани,
Translate, say it another.
а придобитата информация
The information which comes from the written books, teachers, methods, and as much as this information is,
пречи да се види какво вече е тук.
it obscures to see what's already here, because we accumulate, we collect so many knowledge. Oh my goodness, this is too much. Belief after belief, belief after belief, belief in the past life, belief in the past life, belief in future life. I don't know what else. Belief in the fifth dimension, belief in the third dimension, belief in, you name it. This is like the belief in Santa. There is no difference. until it is examined and it is seen. There never was a Santa. The belief will be there. This is how apparently the belief works. Stays until it is questioned. And the most precious beliefs hides. This. Everything is already here, served, so to speak. It's served. Believe it or not, it doesn't matter, but no one here, none of us is doing voluntarily anything. We didn't voluntarily make this meeting. You didn't voluntarily join. Miracle. Let me check YouTube again. Put these glasses for the fourth time. Freedom from beliefs and knowledge. Exactly. Yeah. Seeking stillness is movement. Seeking stillness is movement. Yeah, seeking stillness. Stillness seeking itself, so to speak.
You know what? I mean, I was thinking, like, sometimes I find it so hard to really speak about this. I mean, there's no words or anything, you know?
Yeah.
And yeah, I mean, even writing about this is kind of weird. I mean, this is so obvious, but then when you need to put it into words, it's so difficult, and it's just, and just thinking about this discussion that, you know, we talked about briefly that we've just had for these past 2 days. I think it's for the first time that I actually said things that, you know, said things that I kind of relate to and the way I kind of feel about them and so on. It's just weird. I mean, it's funny how it happened.
Yeah.
But then, yeah, I mean, but kind of going back to Unleashed, there is this thread there with Vince. And Vince was writing his little short poems, the haikus, right?
Yes.
He was writing them when he was seeking towards the end and then after, you know, after he saw. And he published those haikus. And I would just encourage everybody, you know, who's on Unleashed to actually join in. Because I joined this kind of exchange with Vince, and it's very enjoyable. And I mean, yeah, totally. And he's so open, anybody could just join the thread. And I was just thinking, it's perhaps through those little, very short poems, that I found kind of the ways to talk about things, kind of,
Yeah.
which materialized in this discussion, which is a funny thing. I mean, not that it matters or anything. It's just,
Yeah.
nothing really serious, but it's a funny thing to notice. That's just my observation. I wonder what's going to happen next. Will I be speaking about this or not, or what's going to happen?
Maybe I'm
But
going to make it. I'm going to have to have a chat with you, and then we're going to record it. No, I'm just
no,
kidding.
thank you very much. We talked about this. No, thank
I
you.
know.
Oh, really? Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
up.
we did. I told you,
Oh,
when I change my mind, you'll be the first to know. But
yeah,
no, not right now.
yeah, sure.
No, because
No,
you
no
see,
rush.
I'm always kind of intimidated by people who can talk about these things in ways in which, like, I mean, the ways, like you read something, like you've got an essay in front of you and you just read things out loud. And I'm always intimidated by people who can talk about things in that way, and I can't.
Oh,
Um,
you just think that you can't. You are talking in a beautifully.
I mean, not that it matters. I mean, so many people talking about things, not that I have to, but it's just a funny thing.
Yes.
And I was just thinking somehow, through having this kind of exchange for those little poems, short poems that we were exchanging with Vince on a variety of subjects, I kind of, found ways to express this.
Yeah.
Just see what happens next. I mean, just
Yeah.
a kind of off-topic observation, nothing really important.
Oh, I'm so glad that you share this.
Yeah.
I'm so glad now the reflection here comes like to share what's here. I mean, there was here. This character was always loved to express things. I don't know. This is conditioning or whatever. And I used to write since I was a teenager. And I don't know. There was a moment when I stopped writing. That just writing stopped happening. But then again,
Yes.
appeared like, and I noticed that the more I write, or the more I speak, I start to recording a short videos also. This is another another thing, but it becomes enjoyable, and as if becomes easier. I don't know if that's the word, but as if something rejoices and it feels nice. And there is a freedom, because there is no importance in what is expressed. Like, it's not important. There is no for anyone there out there. I mean, it's just
Yes.
it's just like, I don't know. It's a joy. It's a joy. That's all.
Yeah. Yeah, I think generally speaking, everything is a joy. Yeah, everything is a joy.
Yep.
And I mean, everything is so effortless, everything is so easy. And I've been in this kind of thing for a couple of years now, before I saw through the self really fully. But yeah, it's like it's a funny thing really, because you just think, you're living some sort of surreal dream, which is too good to be true. I mean, that's my impression. And I come to think of this, I've been like kind of thinking, when will this go away? And it hasn't, and it's still here. It's the funniest thing ever. I mean, yeah,
Yeah.
such a weird thing, really. And then I'm always kind of still thinking about this situation, about all those different responses. And of course, they are typical, because it's not just the Unleashed group or anything. I mean, wherever you go, you always meet people who say, you've got to do this, you've got to do that, and, all of this. And then, I mean, I always think, why should I actually bother? Why should I care? Things happen when they happen, and just see what happens without really trying. Just relax, and this is it. And then everybody just kind of runs yelling at you. Oh, you're kind of bypassing. Yeah, that's the favorite thing. You're
as
bypassing
if
your.
there is a free will to bypass, as if you can bypass something voluntarily.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes I get this feeling that in this whole non-dual sort of community, there is too much, like, not that I'm an expert or anything. And of course, there's always people who can say I'm ignorant or something, not that I care.
Of
But
course,
it's
but it doesn't matter.
I mean, I'm just used to this. I'm just used to this kind of thing because basically my kind of professional environment is one where people hurl very elegant abuse at one another on a daily basis. So if someone just says things kind of bluntly, then really, I mean, this is just laughable. But anyway,
Yeah.
so I'm kind of immune to things, basically. Have to be. I've always been. But shit, I lost my point.
Yeah.
Well, anyway, I hate I hate it when people are trying to insist that you're bypassing. If you don't want to do kind of self-improvement, you're bypassing. There's so much more to achieve. There's so much more to attain, and there's those
Can you imagine?
the group of spiritual teachers who actually accost you kind of behind the scene, they would kind of PM you or something, saying, you should see my website with my teachings and this kind of thing. Not that I'm bothered, but I'm just finding it funny. I mean, why would anybody care, about whether I no, this is so absurd. I mean, I'm just trying to put it into words, because it's just coming from so many different places, from so many different people.
Yeah.
I mean, if I was kind of easily persuaded that, okay, I'm so new to this and blah, 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 then I would really believe, there is something in it. And then I would be kind of tempted to follow this or that or another and do this or that or another thing. And then, my God, what would the point be? And this is just so absurd.
Yeah.
And sometimes I hear this kind of thing. I mean, regularly I hear this kind of thing. And I'm thinking, oh shit, isn't anybody seeing that? Am I the only person who's seeing it now? How crazy is that? This is really, I'm sorry if that sounds confusing,
No.
but yeah, I'm sure it does. I'd better shut up.
Yeah.
No,
No.
I'll come back when I make sense of things somehow.
Please. It's wonderful to have your sharing here.
Yeah,
Lovely.
and for me the problem is that these teachings are mentioned объркани смесени с недуалността.
They are in a way mixed
with the non-duality. And where is the problem? If I
Yeah.
broke my finger, I go to hospital, but there is no non-duality. There is a doctor who will fix.
And this is non-duality, of course.
No. But there is nobody, this or that. Now you see, I don't, whatever. So working with
Trauma.
with trauma or whatever, this is not exactly what is non-duality. Yeah, it's wonderful if someone needs help to help. Someone want water, you give him lots of water. Of course. It's not
Okay, Lubo, no, there's more to it than that. I mean, of course, there's people who need trauma therapy and all kinds of stuff. Sure. But if you say you don't need it, it's you are bypassing.
No.
I mean, that's what they say. That's what they say. That's the response. You're bypassing, you're denying, you're whatever.
You cannot join to play with my story. Come, let's have a wonderful story. Come with to show you something that you don't have idea.
Yeah, more drama, right? More fun, basically. I think that's what it's all about.
Probably.
Yeah.
Probably. Yeah, I remember once I shared something. I shared that I was at the gathering like in person gathering, and I used to feel very emotional when people start sharing some stuff. But the last time I was like listening this, watching like people crying or whatever, and nothing moves inside. It was like amazing to see this. I said, "Oh my goodness, what's happening here?" I'm as if I'm untouched. Not that I'm untouched, but sort of. So I share this. I share my experience, and I received something like, "Yeah, this is cold bloody, and you." This is like first was that I'm a little bit cold bloody, and the second was that I isolate myself in a cocoon or whatever.
Capsule,
Yeah,
okay.
and I don't care the world. Like I mean, the world is no more, as if something. But anyhow, I got you. I totally feel you.
Yeah. So this is really, I mean, you know, this is so weird that people just kind of insist that everybody's got to embrace their ideas, their methodologies, this kind of thing.
And
I'm just not getting this. I mean, this is weird. But then, you know, I haven't really been into spirituality for like 25 years, so I'm kind of out of touch, you know.
Lucky you.
Yeah,
I am actually quite lucky. So I take a fresh look at some things that people do or say, and some of the things that are kind of said on a regular basis are pretty toxic, shall I say, kind of pretty toxic.
True.
It's kind of, it's so, God, it's so weird. So I don't think that going to too many gatherings is really kind of useful or healthy. That's not what needs to be done. That's my feeling anyway.
Yeah, same here. Same here. There is a feeling that freshness is needed. Freshness is needed. Not to be at this one place for so long. It's not okay for anyone.
Definitely, yeah. Yeah, someone writes because the me is so serious. Yeah, exactly. The me is so serious. You're right, Julieta. Yes.
Serious, yeah. Yeah, everything is serious. Need to follow rules.
Yeah, totally serious. Yeah, right. And yeah, I just can't take things seriously.
Yeah, because
so and then you know what? And then I get responses like you're lying, you're taking the mickey out of serious things, you're kind of making fun of your own projections and in order to make yourself feel better, and all kinds of shit that I don't really understand. So really, I mean, this is perverse. At some points, this is truly perverse and and so absurd. I mean, okay, I know I'm being judgmental, and who cares? And I mean, yeah, just don't be judgmental, don't judge. I mean, this is a favorite kind of slogan that spiritual, and I'm just using quotation marks here for spiritual people like to use. So whenever there's a dispute or something, it's do not judge. Or no, how absurd can that get? Gosh.
This is bad. Yeah, totally.
Yeah.
Not true to your eyes, but true to my story opinion.
What was that, Lubo?
What did you say?
Не вярвай на очите си, вярвай на моята история и мнение.
Don't believe your own eyes or your own truth, but believe my opinion about the truth.
Absolutely, yes, that's true. Yeah.
And you wonderfully write in this topic in the forum that that there is a recognition. Че някой смята, че е нещо това, което се случва в живота.
Sort of like that someone thinks that say it again.
Someone believe that is something that is happening. It happens like is a worker or a doctor or father or whatever.
Yeah, exactly. That's
And
what
this-
that's where the identification is useful, right? I'm this or that.
I'm like
Yeah.
guys. So
If you identify as a follower of this or that doctrine, now that's problematic to me, and I can't help it. Okay, tell me I'm bypassing, I'm whatever. I don't care. But yeah.
Yeah, I also I don't know, a story came another gathering when I share there was a profound insight that there is no authority. Oh my goodness, there is no authority. No one is authority in a way. And then I shared this with the fellows, and someone said, yeah, but
Yeah, right, sure,
yeah. Yeah, but
yeah.
This guy or this teacher has so many years of whatever. But
yeah, they are self-realized and they know. Yeah.
They
and
know,
what
yeah.
do you know? You know nothing.
Exactly.
How many years of meditation have you done? How many hours of zazen have you done? This kind of shit. I get it thrown at me all the time. Oh, come on. How absurd can this get? Really? I mean, seriously. Yeah. Then, of course, I understand because, if someone has invested a lot of time and effort, years and years and years into this or that practice or several practices, then they will just, defend their standpoint till the day they die. Because, I understand if I had invested so much time and energy into something, then I would also want to hold on to it, as long as I can. That's natural. That makes sense.
It's not necessary. Yeah.
Unless you kind of happen to, get another sort of idea. But anyway,
Anyway,
it's just so funny, so funny.
Yeah, here in Liberation, I think I have a client or you.
I don't remember, but
And the guy is coming and say, okay, guys, I'm old guy and аз направих много неща в живота си.
I did many things in my life.
I'm very proud of my life. So now the final step is to find that there is no me. Yes, right. Okay, but do you know that you find that there is no you who is doing all this stuff? Oh no, really? And he stopped right.
Yeah. That's how it happens.
Yeah, I mean, there are some funny characters there at the forum, and it's really fun. Yeah, I know. I do the registration, so I know.
Yeah.
Some of it is really fun.
Yeah, true. Let me check YouTube.
Thank you,
Maria
Maria.
Monte. I'm so happy that you're here. Someone is writing here something. I'm just going to briefly read those, and because we are in the end of our not time, we can stay a little bit more, but we have a little battery. Nice conversation. Thanks, Geza. Yeah. This is a guided liberation unleashed. Yeah, true. Thank you, Geza. Yeah. Means where? Yeah. I'll try to jump in your own small haiku dialogue.
Yeah, I saw it. It's like a dance. It's really very.
Yeah, it's very
It's
nice.
nice. Yeah.
I start writing in English. I don't know when. Yeah, I posted in our site and also in my Instagram. I use my Instagram for this. This is my poetry place. I write there. I don't know, whatever. But it's not like haiku. Sometimes it's longer. They are longer. I don't know. I'll see. Hey, guys. Can I say more? Much love to all of you. Much love, Julieta. Yeah. I don't know what to say. Like to say something?
No, it's so wonderful to
Finish like
share
that.
this,
Yeah. We usually gather each week. Sometimes we are doing spontaneous gatherings, but we'll see how it goes this month. What else to say? What else to share? We are also in Liberation Unleashed, both of us guiding there. What else to say? If someone wants to explore, you can have a thread in Liberation Unleashed and see what happens. We do not promise anything. No promises here.
Не решаваме проблеми.
We do not solve any problems. Yeah. Something interesting is coming in September, probably in the forum, but we'll see when it is ready, this research that they are doing.
Yeah, it's really going to be interesting. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I can't wait. Yeah, really to see some kind of results. Yeah, it's a research which is held among, I don't know amongst how many, maybe 1,000, I don't know, people who crash, so figuratively speaking, the gate, and how their life unfolds after the initial sync or shift or whatever. And it's going to be very interesting. And I'm also searching or would love to speak with as many as possible from these people, because I would like to also make some chats with people who are not freshly seen, because I have so many from this. Freshly seen, there are many. But let's say when life unfolds, and to see how this felt in the period of time where there is no time. But okay. Would you like to say something?
Yes, виждането, че няма се.
The seeing or the seeing that there is no self, no separate self.
Не е игнориране на това, не е.
It is not bypassing or ignoring this. It is not running from life. It is the seeing that there is no one who can live life. Life happens. How?
И тук не празнуваме празнотата.
We are not celebrating the emptiness here.
Напротив,
Quite the contrary. Both
чудото.
is miracle. Barking the
Well, it
dog.
is, yeah, but try and talk about this to people who consider themselves non-dualists in one way or another. In all those weird ways. And then they would say, well, that's an ideology, That's an ideology like any other. That's a new set of beliefs. Okay, well.
Yeah, when you said it perfectly. When it is not like deep in your bones, it will sound like ideology. When it is deeply felt, when it is like
Yeah, that's my feeling. Yeah.
true.
I mean, precisely because when it really gets you, when it really gets you, I mean,
Yeah, yeah.
then it's a game changer and things change overnight. And it's not true that they don't. I mean, well, I hate it when someone tells me, I'm bypassing when I say that. Because it's a fact, because I've seen this, and yeah, it's funny how some people just make those assumptions that,
Yeah.
you're silly, you don't know, you are imagining, you're whatever.
Mm.
Yeah. Just
Well, things are not that simple. No.
Yeah, things are not that simple is my favorite also. Yeah, things are not so simple. Yeah, oh no, it's quite simple.
yeah, but this is so more simple. Yeah, just this one who can bypass is
No
see
more.
that there is no such thing, no such entity, and that life continues. So you are going to work. It's not like live in a cave, eating sun or whatever. No.
Yeah, you live in society, you go to work,
Yeah, pay
you
taxes.
kind of transact with life in general. So yeah, sure.
Yeah, just without this me inside, this effort of my life, my doing my.
Being in control, yeah, that's it. Yeah.
Mm.
But
Just
that's
to
something
control.
that so many people have an issue with, because I mean, you have no control. Can't you do practice? Can't you?
Yeah, life controls itself
Very well.
quite well. Yeah, you can see
I
this.
haven't heard, someone said to me, I haven't heard of any realized master in any respectable tradition then that would have given up meditation on self-realization. So, oh shit.
Yeah, totally,
I
totally.
mean, really, I mean, the funny things that people say, I
Yeah.
mean, it just makes me laugh so much because, yeah, exactly. When something is in your bones, you know what you know, and that's it. I mean, that is it. And how can people say such things?
Yeah.
On the other hand, it's kind of, I don't know, in a way, it's understandable because it's like, well, they are trying to go about it one way, and well, you're trying to say there's another, and then of course there's no like meeting place.
Mm.
Until there is, of course, yeah, or there
Yeah,
maybe
yeah.
might not be. Yeah, but I mean, this is so much fun. So many people out there having very strict ideas about how things should be, which is not really applicable to anything that's real.
Mm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But then what do I know?
Mm.
I know what changed my life.
Mm.
Nobody's going to tell me I'm bypassing or anything.
Exactly.
Oh,
Yeah.
I know. And that's it. And
Yeah, the truth is here.
It's not over there, and it's not in someone.
it's the truth. Yeah. It's the reality. It's what you're living basically.
Mhm.
It's the only thing that's real, kind of. But of course, when you say such things, nobody believes.
Mhm.
Yeah. Mm.
Yeah.
You are not coming from any tradition, Maria Magdalena.
Yeah, exactly. And you haven't done, thousands and thousands of hours of,
Yeah.
what. And
Yeah. But this is the
yeah,
usual way for improvement of self. To reach something, must to work hard, to
yes,
practice.
yes, precisely, yes. And
To,
another thing that kind of I feel that many people are not seeing is really, like someone said it at the beginning of this meeting here, that there is this huge spiritual marketplace, which there is, of course there is, and there's money involved, and there's huge business ventures,
Yeah.
and particularly in America, I think this is big business. You can see that. even though there are some figures that have got a message and they've got things to say and they've written 1 or 2 books that roughly make sense or something, when they turn this into a commercial enterprise, I don't know about you, but I find it disturbing.
Mm.
I really find it disturbing because you can just see the dollar signs in their eyes when they do their public things, when they speak to individuals from the audience or this or that. My God,
Mm.
now this is disturbing.
Mhm. Yeah, really.
Of course, I'm being judgmental
And again, yeah.
and
No, but this
No.
is what
and
is
ignorant and all that.
obvious.
Who cares?
What
This is you show that you are not bypassing. It's what is happening here.
Yeah.
And this is not
just
okay.
just to say that if we disappear suddenly, it's because the battery is 1%. So
Okay.